बैठ जाओ ना आपका लाइफ इजी कर रहा हूँ चलो ठीक है go.
So what do you want to say about INCA?
I think it's wonderful that the restaurant business comes together as a fraternity to celebrate, not just celebrate one another, but also the progress that we have made towards becoming a more fun society. I think all of them are heroes in the sense that they give us something really valuable, which is entertainment and hospitality outside of the home. I think it's really crucial for the economy of the city. I think it's really crucial for tourism. I think essentially we as Indians, we need to have more fun, we need to learn to have more fun, and these are the guys who are teaching us that.
So how you associated with this award show?
So I'm associated with it because, well, in a few ways, I'm a small investor in a few restaurants. But that apart, Riaz is a very, very close friend of mine. We were in college together as well. And so, yeah, he asked me to moderate a session and I said happily.
So how you enjoy your nightlife?
I'm, well, in Bombay, sadly, there's not that much to do. There's restaurants, there's a few clubs that pretty much shut at 1 o'clock. There are virtually no live venues anymore, just one or two small ones here and there. And that's the really unfortunate part. And there's movie theaters, that's all we can do at night. This is one of the greatest cities in the world, and we really do need to develop, a more coherent sort of policy towards nightlife, a more sort of vibrant culture. We all are obstructed by the fact that successive governments and people in government have always felt that that nightlife is somehow not sanskari, which is not true at all. In fact, it makes the city safer, it makes it cleaner, it makes it richer, it gives it more jobs, so on and so forth. So I think it's something that that's really important. And I think what we discussed today, what happened on the panel today, was really informative and a really crucial moment in the relationship between the government, the city, and the restaurateurs of the city.
Okay. So lastly, any project in your pipeline you're working on?
Are we discussing Bollywood films?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few projects we're working on.
If you can elaborate.
I would. The thing is, एक इंटरव्यू में जिस चीज़ की बात हो रही है ना, उसकी बात करनी चाहिए, नहीं तो हर चीज़ बॉलीवुड के बारे में हो जाती है. Okay, so let's stay with INCA, let's stay with NRAI, and thank you guys for having me here. Have a good one. Bye now.
Thank you so much. What do you want to say about INCA award, which is going to...
I do not know, darling, what do I say. I will only say when I've done the award. I am just wishing the INCA, Indian Life Night, all the best for this endeavor of theirs. I hope that every year they do this, encourage people who have, people who really are endorsing this kind of nightlife, and I hope that they hit great success, and I wish them all the best.
So how you enjoy your nightlife?
No, that's not this question on this. Next.
Anything you want to ask?
What cultural activities would you want to see in nightlife, like heritage walks? What other kind of activities like that would you include?
Whatever is safe to the younger generation. I do not want to encourage any kind of substance. I do not want to see that there should be violence. They should enjoy themselves, yes, why not? Every country, every city has this kind of thing. And all of them should be responsible and enjoy themselves.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. अच्छा करो तो अच्छा होगा. No, please. So this is another thing which I get annoyed. Here, please, I'm not looking anywhere else. I'm looking at you only.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Not just into his restaurant or into his hospitality premise, but into his heart. And well, that is possibly the only reason why you keep going back to him again and again and again. And no matter how many properties he opens, not just in this city, but all over the country, you know exactly who we are speaking about. Ladies and gentlemen, the person walking away tonight with the Lifetime Achievement Award is the one and the only Mr. A.D. Singh. Now you got a legend walking up here on stage.
Mr. Rishi Kapoor. Let's have a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, to join the gentlemen on stage, let's welcome May I also request Ben Verhart, the president of AB InBev, to kindly join us on stage as well. Ladies and
Welcome,
gentlemen,
sir. Welcome, sir. Just little please, can little please.
we're going to have the plaque making its way to center stage, but we've got three wonderful people here. So, Amy, would you please kindly... Yes, sir, would you please... For the first time we met.
Cobra, you would like to say hello to me?
Hi, sir.
I'm going to kiss the microphone on her. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hate speeches, especially when there's booze around. That's a more interesting thing to do. But catch any Kapoor not coming for a food event, that's also a possibility. When I was asked to come, I was more than happy to be here to present an award. It was absolutely delightful. I was giving to a very old friend of mine in the hospitality business, who other than A.D. Singh. I must tell you, small little episode. Perhaps I've been in Olive, I don't know how long, 17, 18, 15, 17 years. We've been hobnobbing in Olive, their food, their booze, everything. And the way they looked after their guests, especially him and his lovely wife, Sabina, where are you? Hi, darling. The way they looked after. But one thing it compels me to tell you, how this has transcended actually into a second generation. Me and Nitu used to be out dating in the Olive. Now I see Ranbir with his old girl, with any girl, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, that's a faux pas. That is a faux pas. Ranbir with any girl and also at the Olive. So this place has really played Cupid to all of us. Should I say that? He's the maverick for actually starting the nightlife in Mumbai. We never actually, of course, we've been, dining out. I must tell you, my father opened a business, my father opened a restaurant. I don't know if you know this. He opened a restaurant when I was about 8 or 10 years of age. And it was owned by my father, Mr. Dilip Kumar, and some other. It was called La Bella, P-E-L-L-A. In those days, I'm talking about 60s, very early 60s. The restaurant was not committed to one kind of cuisine. It could be Italian, it could be Punjabi, it could be Chinese, it could be anything. But the La Bella was where today, I think, is where Rhythm House is. That's where it was. And it did not run more than 3 months. And the reason why is everybody who came there to eat never paid any bill. They were all were friends who came there, so it never ran. So that is what food business is with the Kapoors. I have another story to tell you how important food is for us. My Chacha Shashi Kapoor, this is now, I think maybe I have said this in my book, but my Chacha Shashi Kapoor, when my aunt Jennifer Kendall Kapoor passed away, who was very strict about his food. Neetu tells me when he used to come for work, he used to have 1 apple and just a bowl of curd. That was his lunch. And all through the years, he was very faithful to the food and to his wife. So whenever he came there, he always ate that. Unfortunately, when my aunt passed away, I don't think there was any menu of any restaurant in Baikala in those days. Baikala, Lower Parade, they had this exotic Mughal food which was not at Shashi Kapoor's house. He just blew himself up in months, and that was one of the traits of the Kapoors. I'm sorry, but I have to say this because it really did happen. I don't know where to actually say that. Thank you. Where's Aman? Aman, Riaz, thank you very much for calling me over. I'm absolutely honored. I want more of these events, and please do call me for these events. I feel very good about it. I get to hear about good food and good, how things are happening. And all the czars and the czarinas and the mayors, welcome to you, please. We are all food lovers. We are all, good food lovers and big boozers, and we are all there.
Thank you so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and an honor to be here. Thank you all who have called me to actually award A.D. Singh, who is the rightful owner of this evening. I thought he should have been awarded a little earlier, but they say never too late. So I leave that to A.D. to make a little bit of what he wants to say, dear friend, and where's his wife? There she is. Both of them, they were such lovely hosts and hostesses. Mediterranean food was very new to Mumbai in those days, 15, 17 years back. We had never heard of hummus, we never heard of all that. People, whenever we went to Beirut, we used to eat there, but not Mumbai. And he brought that culture here. He brought all the culture. I remember he used to have the chefs there, and he used to have the lamb chops, and he used to have the works. Let me not talk more about the food, I'll be hungry. So I'll have A.D. to talk to you about that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the right honor.
Look, it's a privilege that you're pairing, our beers, with your food. So big congratulations, and keep creating that magic in your restaurant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, for the moment that we've been waiting for, that big huge smile. Come on, 80s, it's your moment. Please say a few words.
Rishi, thank you for your kind words. I've really been enjoying listening to you this last year. And I think we would all like you back every year. New snippets, new stories from your long, lovely life. Thank you for your words as well. It is a very touching moment for me. I guess all of us, we do what we love. And I've been doing it for 28 years now. And I can't see myself doing anything else. Today is particularly special because this is really my extended family here. We're all restaurateurs. We're bound by our love for food. And I think what we may not realize is that really we have made people's lives much nicer. We add so much color and flavor, memories and stories. I have any number of friends who said that they would have left India a long time ago if not for being able to spend time at the Olive for many years and some of the other brands. And I think it's the same with all of you and your lovely restaurants as well. I want to thank my wife for putting up with me all these years. Our business is difficult, long hours, and lots of partying, lots of drinking. I love you. Thank you, my closest friends, for being here, and thank you to my extended family. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient at the second edition of IMCA, please do put your hands together yet again for the one and only Mr. A.D. Singh. Thank you so much, Bev. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Kapoor. Thank you very much, Mr. Singh.
Let them finish, let them finish. Okay, just give them.
Big smiles. Eddie, I can't see your smile, Eddie. Come on, big smile. Come on.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's just deep dive dive into our first segment of awards. To present the same, let's invite on stage our first presenter, Dilip Joshi, Advisory Board, Inca, and
Yes.
कोई पूछेगा मैं उसको मारूंगा। कोई आप नहीं बात करोगे किसी के बारे में।
It's about India Nightlife.
I am only here for that. आप कुछ और क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे नहीं, आप यही पूछेंगे जिसके लिए आए हैं। What are you going to ask? उनसे क्या मतलब है यार? What will they ask? मतलब तो इससे इनको कोई जरूरत थी, उनको दूसरा मसाला चाहिए, उनको थोड़ी चाहिए कि मैं क्या बेस्ट बोल रहा हूँ।
No, they are all here for Inca only.
Let me see what your question is.